evening and welcome back to One TV News with me, Esma. The Hyderabad Press Club has vehemently condemned the alleged assault by senior actor.
దిమాకే వీటి ఎవరైనా హిందీలో మాట్లాడండి అయ్యా.
నా ఫోన్ సైడ్ అనుకోండి తమ్ముడు, మీరేంటమ్మా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు కదా వాళ్ళు పెద్దవాళ్ళు.
సెక్యూరిటీ తోడుదారే సెక్యూరిటీ అన్న జరగండి అన్న ఒక్కసారి అన్న ఏందన్నా ఇది జరగండి జరగండి జరగన్నా లైట్ ఆపండి ఒకసారి లైట్ ఆపండి లైట్ ఆపండి లైట్ ఆఫ్ చేయండి లైట్ ఆఫ్ చేయండి లైట్ ఆఫ్ చేయండి సెక్యూరిటీ
ఎవరు ముందు రారు, ఎవరు ముందు రారు.
तोड़ दो तू तोड़ तू पुलिस स्टेशन का जाता अभी मेरे बच्चे हैं अंदर.
సార్ ఫ్లాష్ లైట్ ఆఫ్ చేయండి సార్ ప్లీజ్. కొంచెం కోఆపరేట్ చేయండి బ్రదర్ ప్లీజ్.
సింపుల్ ఇది
జరగనా ఓపెన్ కరో నా భాई ఓపెన్ కరో
ओपन करो भाई नंबर नंबर सिट नंबर सॉरी नंबर इसको लेकर जाओ ఇంటికి పంపిస్తారే ఆ కూతురు తల్లి వస్తే నీళ్ళల్లో వస్తా మీసాలాడా పంది పిల్లలా ఎవరు అరే పంది అన్న మీరు మమ్మల్ని కూడా అర్థం చూడండి హిందీ अंदर लेके जा बोल वापिस लेके जा.
अरे कुत्ते को अंदर लेके जा रहे हैं.
जय श्री राम
जय श्री
On Wednesday morning, the body of an unidentified woman believed to be in her 30s was discovered near a fuel outlet in Chintal, Jedimetla, with visible injuries. Motorists alerted the police, who promptly arrived at the scene with the clues team for investigation. The Jedimetla police have opened a case exploring potential causes of death, including murder, sexual assault or suicide. The body has been sent to Gandhi Hospital morgue for further examination, and efforts are underway to identify the woman. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari emphasized the role of fuel and road cost reductions in lowering logistics cost to 9% during the address of the Rising Rajasthan Global Investment Summit 2024 in Jaipur. He stated that such reductions would significantly enhance Rajasthan's export competitiveness. Gadkari also outlined the importance of infrastructure development in water, power, transport, and communications as key factors for India to achieve its goal of becoming the third largest economy and a world leader. He further highlighted the economic benefits of incentivizing ethanol production for farmers.
I always have the opinion that the innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill, and successful practices, we name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the other important thing is that is to be waste to wealth. Now in Delhi, we have 4 mountains of municipal waste. Now out of which we have just used 80 lakh ton of municipal waste in the UR2 road in Delhi and Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway, then Ahmedabad-Dolero Highway, and then in Chandigarh, everywhere in India we are using waste. Now our idea is to make hydrogen from the organic waste. By segregating the waste, we can get plastic, metals, and glass. The recycling of all these materials available is possible. And other technology by which we can use this waste to get hydrogen, green hydrogen. As a transport minister, I am very much happy that Amazon is using maximum electric vehicles. Because India is now, we have import of 22 lakh crores of fossil fuel and creating pollution. The logistic cost in India is 16%, and China it is 8%, USA and European countries 12%, and now government has decided to reduce logistic cost. And with my ministry, we have the target that within 2 years, we will take this logistic cost to 9%. And that is going to make it more economically viable. I am giving you the example presently Delhi to Dehradun. It takes 9 hours. But in the January, you will get the road from Delhi to Dehradun in 2 hours. Delhi to Jaipur in 2 hours. Delhi to Mumbai in 12 hours. Chennai to Bangalore in 2 hours. And there are a lot of expressways we are making by which we can reduce the logistic cost. At the same time, we are also taking preventive measures to adopt biofuel and alternative fuel. I am coming in this program just with my Innova car. That is the first Innova in the world that is to be on 100% bioethanol. The pollution, no pollution. And it creates 60% mileage we are getting because of generating electric as a power. And as compared with the mileage with the petrol, it comes to 25 rupees per liter petrol. You just imagine how much saving is there. The cost effective, import substitute, indigenous and pollution free. So today I feel that in the business now, the way in which India is developing, particularly I will only request to the main authorities of Amazon that because when I was MSME minister, I have many discussions with the important people of the Amazon that we have got a lot of new talented skill available in rural, tribal and agriculture India. They have good startup. They are making a lot of new technology on Jal, Jameen, Jungle and Janwar. And I'm also working in the agriculture field. I feel that this is the appropriate time that if you can encourage the young talented people from the agriculture, rural and tribal India, their designing, their products, their handloom, handicrafts, everything is very good. And the whole world will be 100%, they will give priority for that product. I am really happy. The most important and last thing which I want to convey you, that because of your initiative, we are increasing our export. And because of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the aim is to reduce our import and increase our export. Having more capital investment, without that we cannot develop trade, business and industry. And without trade, business and industry, we cannot create employment potential. And without employment potential, we cannot eradicate the poverty. The way in which we are encouraging the young talented startup And really, it is an amazing thing, particularly all the stakeholders, that your initiative is giving them good market. And actually, it is really a great thing that day by day, the export from Indian market through Amazon is increasing. And that is to be most important thing where I'm really appreciating you for your all this work. And I'm really happy your initiative regarding increasing our export and giving support to the small people in the rural agriculture, tribal and different part of India where these people are socially, economically, educationally backward. And you are encouraging them. That is to be a great thing for all of us. I am giving my special thanks to all of you, and I promise you as a transport minister, within 2 years, we will make your business more economically viable. We will reduce the transport of logistic cost from 16% to 9%, single digit. That will be helpful for you. And the other important thing, at the time when I was shipping minister, waterways minister, I already started the waterways in India. So by using waterways, again you can reduce your cost. So it can be a great effort.
Film actor Mushtaq Khan, famous for his roles in Hum Hai Rahi Pyar Ke and Welcome, was kidnapped and tortured for hours in Meerut, Uttar Pradesh, and forced to transfer 2 lakh to his captors. The incident occurred on November 20th after Khan was invited to an event by a man named Rahul Saini. After being driven to a secluded location, Khan was confined, tortured and coerced into transferring money to an account before managing to escape. The police have registered an FIR and investigating the incident. Sanjay Malhotra officially took charge as the 26th Governor of the Reserve Bank of India or RBI on Wednesday, December 11, 2024 for a term of 3 years. Malhotra, a former Revenue Secretary, succeeds Shakti Kanta Das, who concluded his 6-year tenure as Governor on Tuesday. Aam Aadmi Party leader Arvind Kejriwal has reaffirmed that his party will contest the upcoming Delhi elections on its own, dismissing reports of any seat-sharing discussions with Congress. His statement followed a meeting with Sharad Pawar and Congress leader Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Kejriwal emphasized that there would be no alliance with Congress, confirming that AAP is focused on leveraging its own strength in the upcoming February elections. Delhi Congress interim chief Devendra Yadav had already confirmed that last month that the two parties would not be collaborating for the elections. The Rajya Sabha was adjourned for the day on Wednesday after heated protest erupted between opposition and treasury benches over the impeachment notice against Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, who also serves as the House chairman. The House was first adjourned after the morning session, and despite reconvening at 12 p.m., protest continued, leading to the day's adjournment without any business being transacted. Meanwhile, the Congress has urged Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla to investigate BJP member Nishikant Dube's defamatory remarks against leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi, expressing its readiness to participate in legislative work once the Speaker issues a decision. The government expressed openness to introducing a new law to regulate artificial intelligence, with IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav stating that a lot of conscience is required for its implementation. His remarks came in response to a question in the Lok Sabha, where he also emphasized the Modi government's commitment to democratizing technology, contrasting it with the previous Congress government's approach. Vaishnav highlighted that tackling fake narratives is a key challenge faced by societies worldwide today, sparking protest from opposition benches in the House.
Honorable Speaker, sir, yes, it is a major challenge that societies across the world are facing, because the way the accountability of social media, accountability in case of using fake news, in case of developing fake narratives, all those accountabilities have to be really established in the society, and the legal framework has to change. And a lot of consensus is required to be created around this, because these are issues where the freedom of speech comes on the one hand, and the accountability and having a proper real news network getting created on the other hand. So these are things which are basically which need to be debated, and if the House agrees, and if there is a consensus in the entire society, we can come up with a new law. We are open to that idea. On the point of privacy, I would like to share with you, Honorable Speaker, sir, that we have created 8 projects for developing tools, for developing technologies within our country, so that the emerging landscape of AI can be dealt with the tools and technologies that are available and developed within the country. The list of the projects is given in the answer and it is laid on the table of. ये बात सही है कि AI का जो सबसे अधिक उपयोग होने वाला है ऐसे सेक्टर्स में होने वाला है जिससे कि जन जन के जीवन पे उसका अच्छा प्रभाव भी पड़ सके. एग्रीकल्चर में, एजुकेशन में, हेल्थ केयर सेक्टर में, लॉजिस्टिक्स के सेक्टर में, फाइनेंशियल सेक्टर में, इन सब में AI की एप्लीकेशंस जो देश के काम में आए, देश की ज़रूरतों के अनुसार हो, उसको डेवलप करने के लिए जो AI मिशन के 7 पिलर्स हैं, उसमें से एक बड़ा पिलर है एप्लीकेशन डेवलपमेंट. और रिस्पॉन्सिबल यूज़ ऑफ AI के लिए 8 प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाए गए हैं, जिसमें IIT जोधपुर, IIT रुड़की, NIT रायपुर, पुणे, IIT दिल्ली, IIIT दिल्ली और इस तरह से बड़े अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूशंस के अंदर मिलके 8 ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाए गए जिन प्रोजेक्ट्स से टूल्स डेवलप हो जो रिस्पॉन्सिबल AI के लिए काम आए. और AI में बहुत सारे एथिकल इश्यूज भी है माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, उन एथिकल इश्यूज को भी एड्रेस करना ज़रूरी है. और ये एक इमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजी है, इसलिए दुनिया भर में इस पर डिबेट भी है. मैं आपके माध्यम से माननीय अध्यक्ष जी इस महान सदन को ये भी बताना चाहूँगा कि भारत AI के जो ग्लोबल विचार करने वाले देश हैं उनमें वन ऑफ द लीडिंग कंट्रीज़ है. और जो GPA ग्लोबल पार्टनरशिप ऑन AI उसके चेयर भी लास्ट ईयर भारत था, समिट भारत में हुआ. और आज भी जो OECD वगैरह सभी देशों के साथ, UN के साथ जितना भी डिस्कशन है उसमें भारत.
As Mohammed al-Bashir assumed office as Syria's new transitional prime minister, he called for stability and calm in the country following the recent overthrow of President Bashar al-Assad by Hayat Tahrir al-Shams or HTS-led rebels. Despite all Bashir's calls for peace, Israel launched over 350 airstrikes in the past 48 hours, targeting weapons, stockpiles and strategic infrastructure across Syria. Al-Bashir, a relatively unknown figure outside rebel-held regions, previously led the rebel-led Salvation government in the northwest and has now been appointed to govern the country until March 1st. In his first interview, he stressed the need for Syrians to experience stability following years of conflict. That's all for today. Stay connected for more updates. Thank you.